on Gem's face.
Erasable pens.
We can talk about your pens whilst we're live, Jem.
Everyone can see the pen.
Let
me share my pen.
Live now. Just so we were talking backstage about planners and pens, and Jem got really excited because she's got erasable pens.
They're
And I had to stop her
erasable.
mid-sentence because I was like, we're meant to be going live, and I forgot about that. Oh, we've got a doorbell.
Friction, please. Another one
Just
of
show
my
us all your
pens.
pens.
They have these colours. All are these.
Cute.
And then it's a good job that they're erasable because I fucked up immediately. So I was glad that I could rub it out. I can't. I did a whole page on my readathon. Shall I show you? Because I want to show you my absolute fucking nightmare. I mean, I got a whole page done for this readathon that doesn't start until tomorrow. And I've already ticked off like 2 books. So I now need to like stick over this and then find some way of dressing this up, sticking something else over this. I made these look pretty as well.
I love how you're doing a similar thing with the washi paper's borders.
You gave me the idea.
11.
I'm scared to do anything artistic because I will fuck it up.
Well, that's the thing with washi tape. If you stick it down, it easily comes unstuck without ruining the paper. That's what I love washi tape.
You say that. I have ripped a whole page in half trying to get washi tape off before. I don't know my own strength.
Glue.
And I also I bought loads of without realizing. I thought I was buying one from Amazon, like a little booklet of these, and I ended up buying a pack of like 6 different colors. So I thought, why not cut them to size and stick them on my weekly spreads? Because
what are they?
They're just like little stickers of different things, like sceneries and stuff.
Pretty.
I can't do that because I have the horizontal because I do not like the vertical.
Oh, I love the vertical.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to put in them in the vertical. I got it, but I don't know what I'm
To be fair, can I just say I do have a diary planner now.
But a cheaper one. So if you stop using it, you've not wasted money.
You say that. It's an 80s season greetings one. So it wasn't, you know. But can I just say, can we all just take a look at this man?
No, you can't just say. You were like, I don't want to spend £35 on a planner, but I'm not even going to ask you how much you spent on that, but I will spend it on an 80s one. And I just
so
look at this man.
He's definitely a man.
You say that he was born in 1999, and I'm like,
that's a child.
No, still born in the 1900s, so it's fine.
But can I just say,
then it's the 1900s? I will jump out that window.
Can we just say one of the other guys that I follow is this gentleman here. His name is Han. He is born in the year 2000.
No.
Nope.
He has school to get to. You leave him be.
I saw a TikTok of this guy, like he works in Tesco with a K.
Oh my god, I love him.
On like retail workers serving 18-year-olds in 2023, and he's like, "No, I can't serve you, but I've given you my ID." Yeah, but you were only born in 2005, and then it's just, oh my god.
Can I also just say that with the planner,
this year,
I would just like to say with the planner, it did come with posters. It did come with like cards. It did come with a whole DVD about how they made the planners, like the photo shoots and things, and behind the scenes.
Is this how you're going to justify the price? Is that what you're saying?
You have a DVD planner?
No, but we will ignore. It's a digital planner that you can download. So I've downloaded that. It's come with like little ID photos because it comes with a little ID thing that you can stick one of their photos in. And then it also comes with a desk planner that's like that you can stick on your desk.
Oh, that's what desk planners do. Get stuck on your desk.
But can we also take into consideration that I also have a Stray Kids version one of coming as well?
Livy, can I just ask, who are these people? It's a genuine question. I didn't catch the name of it, and I thought you said it was an 80s planner. And it does look like it was in the 80s. But
The
then you
band
started calling me a K-pop band, so I think
Yeah.
possibly you said
The
something
band is
else.
called ATEEZ, as in ATEEZ.
80s.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
You are not the
Oh,
first
the
person to
80s.
think she's saying 80s, as in the
Yeah.
decade.
I thought it was just a really nice retro planner, but then you started showing me pictures of K-pop people, and I thought, I think I've missed something.
You have missed something.
I
But that's
don't
not
know
it.
I don't know if it's coming across, but in person, I kind of sound with this voice like Alice from The Vicar of Dibley.
It's
And I
fine.
don't really know
Can you
why.
please say, I don't find that very funny?
I don't find that very funny.
Maybe we've got to rewatch Vicar of Dibley.
I fucking love Vicar of Dibley. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Oh dear.
Thank you for explaining, Livy.
You're welcome. Yeah, there's 8
I'd like to
members.
see the Stray Kids one because I do like Stray Kids.
Do you know who Stray Kids are?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely
You send me some
surprised.
pictures.
I don't know why.
I can't unhear it.
Every time you talk, you're going to hear Becca laughing in the corner.
Oh, God. Feel free to
I
give me
love
other
it.
quotes to say as we go.
I'm trying to
Okay.
mine. Oh, so I've just read your comment, Chloe, and we haven't managed to get to the comment yet. So
It's on.
let's go through some comments now.
Okay, Alice.
Oh, yeah, the people are here.
Yeah, this isn't a private chat, Gem. This is, live to the world.
Maybe I should have gone to bed or something. I'm causing chaos already.
Oh dear, Gem.
My
Oh.
play. I'll be good.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know
we'll
what you said.
okay, Gem.
Okay, Jim.
I'm sorry.
We'll be reading The Four Swans by Winston Graham tonight, book 7 of... Hattie. Yeah,
What
book
we
7.
Hattie? What we
Book 7 of the month.
Fuck.
This is not appropriate behaviour, Harriet. Yes, I full named you. Harriet Foster.
Hey everyone, I'll be reading Supernatural Enchantment by Edgar Cantero. I think that's how you spell the name. Me.
Meet Liam.
Me.
Oh, found it.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Kitty. Are you okay, Jem?
No, I just rubbed my pencil with the rubber for the pen and it just smudged it everywhere and I don't think I'm okay.
Okay, Alice.
Oh dear.
Alice? Oh, Tinker. Right.
You have just said her name.
I know. I thought you was talking about our Alice and I was like, did she do something like this before?
Probably.
Yeah, well, there you are, Chloe. You're
My
here.
brain's on.
Wonderful.
I'm here.
Woo.
Your hair looks nice.
Thanks. It's just so that the roots don't look quite so bad.
Really
I
do
was going
that.
to say you've gone less bright. It's less.
Oh no, it's
colour.
just wet. It's brighter than it is normally.
Oh right, okay. I was going to say you can't dim your shine. You have to be more Chloe.
No, this is Directions Tangerine on it. It's going to be pretty bright when it dries.
Oh yay! I like that.
Love a bright colour. Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Of course it is. I'm guessing that's when it comes to 80s. Yes, Lisa. That is how I'm justifying it. It's fine.
it's disgraceful behaviour. I don't overspend on anything.
Fine. Oh, I did also get with them. With it all, I got 8 photo cards.
Of course. Can't forget about the photo card.
Can't forget about the photo cards.
How many photo cards do you have in total now?
Sure, we're not answering questions
I
at this
can't
time.
tell if this is her avoiding answering or if it's her trying to work it out.
I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to
Oh,
work
You
it
don't
out.
need to answer if you don't want to, Liv.
I've got about 28 in here.
Uh-huh.
I want to say I've got about 400 in here.
I'm not judging you. I what you want.
like no, I think I've only got about 250 in here.
Only.
400.
Yeah, but that's just in that one.
Because I believe I've got another, I want to say about 50 in here.
I just like that Becca's the one that's laughing at you because who are you to judge?
I have got less than 300 Funkos.
You also said you were only going to get one Loungefly bag, and how many of those have you got
Mostly.
You shot yourself in the foot because I caught up on my watch later list today and I watched your vlog in which you said, I said I was only going to get one Loungefly bag.
I mean, I can also call myself out. I'm planning on doing a video soon where I go through every single theatre program that I have.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see that.
Because don't you buy one every time you go to the show, even if it's the same cast? And see, I only buy them new if I've not seen the cast or the show before.
No, I have programs from Les Mis that are a week apart.
Nice.
See, I don't think I have anything like this. Like, I don't collect cards other than the Pokemon cards that I started collecting and stopped. And I don't collect Funkos. I collect books.
Books do you have?
The same books
that she's acquired from other people.
So just to bring it back, I think I have about 350 to 400 photo cards.
I think you need to get it to 1,000 by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, that will be easily sorted.
Like 2,000.
That's not a challenge.
I love how she was like,
That'll
"Oh,
be
that's
easily
it. That's it." 2,000. But yeah,
Um,
all the books. I'm not yet. Anyway.
We can
Oh, I'm
find something
lying.
for you.
I'm lying. Makeup. I can see my
Yeah.
makeup collection.
I mean, I also have that issue, but we're just going to pretend that it's not there. I haven't bought anything in a while. It's fine.
Yeah.
Same.
I haven't bought stuff, but I have got rid of stuff, like makeup wise. I used to have like 4 drawers full of makeup, and now I have 1 and a bit.
I used to use the excuse of pro discount and it'll go in my kit. Did any of it ever go in my kit? No. When you work for a brand that gave you 70% off, you bought everything.
I just realised I get discounted Sephora now.
Oh,
Disgusting.
that's dangerous. That is.
It is.
we won't
Okay.
talk about our addictions. It's fine. Currently looking at more reviews yet in my journal. What was that?
This is a safe space.
Exactly.
It's also definitely better than other addictions, let's be real.
Yes.
Could be worse, could be drugs.
It is a drug.
Yeah, see, I'm not the only one who has Stray Kids season greetings on the way. See, I'm not the only one. We won't talk about the third generation fan club kit that I got the other day.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
I've joined fan clubs for bands I've been obsessed with before. I'm fully support you in this, love.
See,
We support you.
I was part of Team Joan.
The
I was part of McFly's one. Was it Super
Super
City?
City. Yeah, I was in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You got a signed certificate if you were like the first so many members. Yeah.
I don't know where it is. It's somewhere.
With our fan kit, we get a little plastic card that has our name on it and our membership number on it.
Aww.
It's adorable. And it came with a photo book. It came with photo cards, 2 sets of photo cards actually. A CD that's only for the fan club. Like, it was only printed for the fan club kits. It was released digitally, but nothing else. And then also ID cards, like the little ID photos, like the little squares of like all the members. And then it also came with 2 pins and a little card, like a postcard with that they'd all written, or not obviously it was all printed, but they'd written little messages. I mean, it's all in Korean, so I can't understand the messages, but the sentence there.
There's apps on your phone where you can take a picture, it'll translate it for you.
See, this is what I need to do.
Liv, for your birthday, do you want a little CD DVD player? So you can actually appreciate these fully.
I mean, yes, but I don't have a screen to connect it to.
You do realise you can get ones that connect to the laptop. My dad has one.
Oh, okay, that I didn't
Actually,
know.
just ordered a new one because he's used his one so much from watching Doctor Who DVDs that it's no longer working, and he's just ordered another one with his birthday gift cards.
Nice.
It's just like it's like how you get an external hard drive. It's just an external CD
It's a
drive.
USB, plug it in, and
I've got one of them for when I do my exercise DVDs at home.
Oh, it's jumped. Don't do that to me.
Jump.
I can't hear Gem. I can't hear Gem as Alice now. Unhear Gem as Alice now. I think this is Hattie apologising about her 7th book.
As you should.
Kitty's read 4. Impressive.
I've started 3.
I technically haven't even started one because
pages.
I technically, if we want to get technical about it, I haven't started a book this year because I'm still reading my December TBR.
You've still started it this year, though. If you've read pages in 2023, even if it's just 1 page.
Yeah, but technically I didn't start the book. I started the book last year.
Except the outline I'm giving you.
Gem, I read the entirety of King of Scars, apart from 3 or 4 seconds of it, before midnight on New Year's Eve. Am I counting it for January? Yes, I am.
Okay.
You messaged me. I'm going to do it at like 10 minutes, and then like a few minutes pass. Actually, I waited so that I still read it in January and can count it for January.
I did the exact opposite.
No, I had 70 books, and I didn't want to go over 70 books. So I was just like, I'm just going to do it like this.
I did the exact opposite for the same reason. I was at 129 books, so I started a book at 20 to midnight and finished it at 1:30 in the morning and counted it for last year.
Nice.
Because I had not gone to sleep yet, so it was fine.
Yes.
I'm reading 12th Night for the 2nd time this week for uni. Oh, wonderful.
I'm going to see a Shakespeare play tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I feel like all highbrow. I'm going to see musicals every other time I can this weekend. We've got Shakespeare in there first.
Me and Lisa never overspend.
Nope, nothing.
I was taking questions. I was just figuring out how many I had. See, Tammy has 876.
You need to get
How
yours
long
to
has she been collecting them?
Slacking.
I know, I'm slacking in my... See, everyone else knows you.
Shh.
And can I just say, my photo cards take up a lot less room than your Funkos.
But
Well,
can we
they're
also
above your head, were they?
I can see Funkos behind you. I know it's not nowhere near as many as me, but you've still got Funkos. Both
They take up
sides.
less room if you took them out of the box.
We won't talk about the ones that are this side of me as well.
We're
She's
all
got loads of
avoiding.
Disney ones there.
And we
Got a
won't
shame-
talk about the ones in my cupboard either.
We're all avoiding talking about the fact that we all collect books and have way too many of them. So we're all as bad as each other.
I'm unhauling
They
some
don't
stuff.
count.
They don't count. But I am looking at unhauling some books. They are very small middle grade ones, which are already double stacked, so probably won't make much room for anything else, but it's fine.
I can't judge. I have loads of diamond paintings, and we won't discuss how much I'm spending on Ollie Maz tickets. We won't discuss about how much I'm spending on 80s tickets.
That's how much like leftover wool I have just everywhere.
I moved an entire holiday 3 months so that I can sit on Homer for 3 hours.
Chloe for the win.
I didn't do any of this shit.
I'm gonna message you all because I feel like, Chloe, you need to appreciate.
We're all here. Oh, well, apart from me.
Out loud.
This is how much I spent on an 80s ticket.
Oh, okay, now I understand. Where's my phone? Oh,
I mean, I have said when Taylor Swift announces that I will spend anything. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, fair enough.
damn!
I would just like to say the most I ever spent on One Direction tickets is less than half of that. And they were from front row.
Pardon?
Are you gonna have fun?
Yes.
There you
That's
go.
what counts.
They are the tickets that you get into the base first, like into the stand, because it's standing room only on the base floor. So you get in there first. We have our own merch stand that we go see. We get like a little merch bag as well of like exclusive stuff for our tier. And we get lanyards and wristbands and all of that. Like, it's not just standing. We are almost guaranteed barricade. So it's like,
Is this you and Jenny?
yes. Yes.
I will say, when me and Meg were booking the Moulin Rouge tickets, Meg was like, if you would like to pay the $250 for the can seats, you can do it. It's fine. I was like, no, I will resist. But it just means I'll go more than once while I'm there.
Yeah.
More opportunities to see him as well.
What if he doesn't do the up top the first night that I'm there, but he does it the second night? Like, I need to try.
Exactly.
If he does the octo, Chloe will be deceased.
I'm just not going to talk about it.
I have a lot of diamond paintings too. Yeah, diamond paintings are fun. I haven't done them in forever. Well done, Becca.
Don't well done me. I said I started the books. I have not finished any of them.
Yeah, but at least one of those is because it's a buddy. No, two of those are because a buddy reads, so you're not expected to finish them yet.
Yeah, but what's the third one?
I don't know, but I've only read 40 pages so far this year, so I'm not.
And that's the one I'm enjoying the most. The non-buddy.
Oh, also with the 80s tickets, we get sound check as well. So we get like a little pre-concert of like half an hour of them like coming on performing like 4 or 5 songs, for just like the VIP people.
Just you,
Just
your
us.
friends and your friends.
I
What
want
a
to
chance for you to get that eye contact.
Yeah.
The soundtrack bits are really good. I won one for Jonas Brothers concert I went to because they used to do it as like a for their fan club used to enter a draw, and you could either win a meet and greet or a sound check. There was me and 2 of my friends that were going. One of us got meet and greet, one got sound check, and the other one had to wait outside while we both.
Oh,
Look, it's okay. We fell out with her not long after. It's fine. So I got the sound check, and my friend like was really happy with the meet and greet but she literally went in, took the photo, moved straight on. I got to stand there for 40 minutes watching them do more songs, and I was right at the barrier. I'm like, I feel like I won.
Yeah. The only problem is that with the sound check is we get let in, and then from what I hear they do like half an hour at about 5:30, and then we have to stand there for 2 hours because they can't let us out and then let us back in again.
I mean,
So we just
I
have to, like,
imagine
stand there
it'll
for
be
2 hours.
spaced out enough that you can just sit on the floor and it won't all be disgusting at that point in the night.
It's yes and no. So like some of the places I've seen, everyone has just literally sat down on the floor, and like all the VIP people just literally sat on the floor, and they all just had like a lovely time. Then other locations, people have tried like in those 2 hours, tried to get to the front, tried to get closer. So it all depends on like the crowd that night.
Yeah.
I hope it's the latter, and that we can all just sort of like, we're all British, so I hope we all just sort of like sit down together.
Also going to be in London though.
Exactly. And I'm just kind of like, what's going to happen? So
See, I'm the sort of person, I would just sit down. If anyone tries to push me, I'll be like, mate, back it up. Like, you don't mess with me at standing gigs. Like, I'm like a machine.
The only good thing is that because I probably will end up with barricade, I can always just like lean on the barricade.
Yeah.
Like, if I get barricade, you're gonna have to pry that barricade off my dead cold body, like dead cold hands, if you think I'm stepping away from it.
Every time you say it, all I can hear is. Every time you say barricade, all I can hear is you at the barricade. Listen to this.
See, I've got deleted people saying instead.
Beyond the barricade, is there a world that you want to see? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've always called it the barrier.
No, in K-pop, it's always barricade.
But we're in England. In England, we call them barriers.
See, wool is my other collection aside from books.
It's like Smash.
Hey, Bobby.
It's gonna
any
be
reason-
it's gonna be embroidery stuff soon. I have a thing now.
I saw BTS at Wembley back in 2019, and I spent a ridiculous amount of money on VIPs. Do you know what? I am still slightly annoyed that I missed that. I did catch the live. That was the weekend you came down to mine for my birthday, Becca.
Yeah.
Because I was like half watching the live show when we were getting ready to go out, because they'd done it online. And because the thing is that I would have been able to have seen them in 2020 if they had actually gone on tour and COVID hadn't happened. Now Jin is in the military, and we have to wait until 2025 to see them again, because they all have to go into the military. So it's all just kind of like frustrating as hell. I had soundcheck with BTS, and it was the most incredible experience. Yeah, I'm not surprised. BTS.
Danny, sorry, this is random, but Danny was really shocked that BTS had to go into the military. And I said, well, they all have to. And he said that the footballer Son, they only made him do like a week or something, and then they just let him go back to football. And he even thinks that's really unfair. And he's
that was part of the conversation that they had at the time, because if you had a sporting achievement, you could be exempt. So Olympians are exempt. Obviously, the footballer that's in the UK is exempt. Oh, we've lost a Becca.
No,
we've lost Lisa.
I'm still here.
Because it was orange at the top, and now there's a blue at the top, and I just thought it was thing. It's fine. There we go.
Did she eat herself with her mouse again? Yes. That's a yes.
No hands. Hands off mouse. I was trying to get ready, no, I won't touch it. Sorry.
I'm working on it.
I can see the concentration on your face.
There we go. Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of that was one of the things is that they've made an achievement. They put in billions of dollars into the South Korean market. And
you think that would be more of a big achievement than Son?
Yeah. But no, apparently
I'll kick the football around the field for a bit.
And he plays for Tottenham.
I mean, Olympians are different. Olympians, I'm not saying footballers don't have to train, but Olympians are like rigorous training, isn't it? It's like years dedication, like to get to Olympic level.
And also,
Yeah.
a lot of their pay relies on them doing that and doing sponsorships and things, whereas footballers get paid
Stupid money.
what?
50 grand a week for turning up to kick a ball around the field or whatever it is. Have you heard? Like, I'm not a massive football fan, but my dad is. Like, the amount that Ronaldo's been signed for.
Oh, what a
2
prick.
I
years.
don't even want to know. I don't want to know because it will make
My
me angry.
dad told me, I was like, I'm sorry, what? It's like 38, so he's got like very little of his career left. But
He
You could-
made a massive stink about not playing all this time and kept saying that he wanted to leave Man United and he wasn't happy at Man United because he wasn't playing Champions League football and he could still play Champions League football. Then he went on Piers Morgan, threw his toys out of the pram and signed for someone in Saudi. We ain't going to be playing Champions League football in Saudi, are you?
No,
So,
but that's fine.
just a
Yes.
prick.
I was like, fucking hell. Like, I hope he doesn't score another goal and they've wasted all that fucking money on him now.
Same.
He'll play shit football for the next 2 years and they'll be like, we regret our
It
decision.
keeps him up at night. Bastard. Over there with all these millions.
I'm so
Oh.
excited for Ollie Murs. His new album came out last month. It's the only thing I've been listening to. Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
trying desperately not to derail us, but TikTok made me think that Ollie Murs was dead the other day.
Oh no.
Genuinely, it wasn't even that trend where they go, "Oh my god, Sam done it," blah blah blah. It was. I was looking for something, and it come up in the search bar, "R.I.P. Ollie Murs," and I was like, "What?" And I went on Google and I searched it, and I was like, "Oh, he's very much alive and well." I'm really not sure why TikTok felt the need to put that in my search bar. It's like, what that I've been watching made you believe that? Yes, she'll want to see R.I.P. Ollie Murs.
I mean, he's a little bean. That's horrible.
I know.
But have you
Anyway,
done that Google search, like, typed in a
Sorry.
celebrity's name and then the end of it comes up with, like, is Iron Man pregnant or whatever? Like, the things that people have searched for regularly pop up. And you're like, oh, people search this shit? Like, this comes up as, like, a regular thing. Like, why would you think this?
Also, that's dangerous because that's how I've spoiled myself for a lot of books and TV shows. Because I'll be searching for a character and it'll be like death scene. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
See, I was doing that. So me and my parents watched. Can't remember what show we were watching. Oh, it was Treason. That's on Netflix, and I was like, this male main character is pissing me off that I know him from somewhere, and I was like, I can't look him up because if I Google his name, it's gonna spoil something. And I was like, no, just type his name in Google and it'll come up. I'm like, yeah, Mum, but you don't understand. And she's like, just type in his name or the series and then cast, and it should come up at the top. I'm like, Mother, do you know how Google works? Because it's not gonna happen like that, is it?
Right.
It's gonna spoil like the end of the season of Treason. I'm like, I'm not gonna like do that to myself. But then I found out it's what's his face? Blind guy from Marvel, brain gone dead.
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox.
Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil, that's it. It's him who's in. And he does a very good British accent. Is he British?
He's British.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, I
He does
didn't
a
know
really good
that.
British accent.
Yeah. I was like, this American guy.
It's a really good American accent.
But I was just like,
So-
this American guy does a really good British accent. I was like, fucking brilliant, yeah.
So just going back to the whole TikTok thing, I posted my first TikTok video today.
I saw.
Oh, it's got over 1,000 views.
Yes, you've hit a niche there, haven't you?
Yes.
Love that. I need to watch it, but yeah, it didn't come up. And for some reason, you keep hiding on my TikTok.
How dare you hide it?
Why?
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find you to find your bloody TikTok because you didn't come up in my search.
Well, if you know what I was talking about my Stray Kids season greetings. That's what it is. It's an unboxing of the Stray Kids
Oh, I
season
want to
greetings.
see.
Oh, don't. There we go. Smash. I was looking at embroidery, but don't know if I could do it.
It's really easy. I've gotten a few embroidery kits. Chloe's got one as well. And they have like, if you get a good kit, they are really easy to follow. Like that one. Yeah, I have another one that I need to actually start. Me and my friend were supposed to have a craft day last month. It did not happen. Not last month, last year. It did not happen, so I'm just starting mine. Because I now have an embroidery holder thing. I'm excited.
I saw that, yeah.
All the different stitches.
It's so easy. It's so good.
It was the most intense 10 minutes of my life. I completely lost it when I got the tickets. Yeah, don't get me started on the 80s ticket sales. That was just an absolute nightmare. Devastated about them going into the military. Yeah. I know that musicians are exempt as well. There are so many rules about who does and doesn't go into the military. Yeah, it's a little bit. I don't fully understand it, so I can't fully say yes or no they should have gone or shouldn't have gone into the military, because there's so much like culture and laws behind it all that I just don't fully understand it. Classic musicians, to be exact, yeah, classical musicians I think are exempt. I'm late, but it was packing stuff. But that's fine, Jenny, because you were packing up 3 photo cards for me. Baby Crab says hi, Baby Crab.
Baby Crab.
The collective groan, man.
Jem, you know, if he was dead, I'd be devastated.
I was confused.
He is getting married though this year.
Oh, if that was like what they meant. Oh, R.I.P. Ollie Murs getting to the old ball and chain.
Probably
that'd be a man joke.
Probably
that'd be a nan joke.
Oh dear. So right, we got to the end of the comments. So what are we all reading? What are we doing?
On me first. I am doing a plethora of things and I know not which to start with.
That's a good word.
I know big words. I'm happy with me. This is a thing that I am reading, and
I really want to read that.
Fuck yes.
I really want to read it.
So that we can discuss.
The audiobook is on script.
It is.
Do it to yourself, because that sounds wrong.
What was that mumble, Jem?
I said okay. But I've also got to edit a vlog for tomorrow, which won't take me that long because I did half of it yesterday. But then I also need to read my last Spiffbo book of the week, so I can get my Spiffbo vlog up for Monday. So I don't know things.
Becca,
I've got to finish my read pages for today of this. I need to edit my video that's going up on Saturday, and then hopefully some of them.
Kingdom of the Feared.
Chloe seems to be talking to someone, so I'll go to Jem.
I was gathering the shadows.
Nice.
Because the live show's on Monday, and I am still only this far in.
It is a reread for you, though.
It's a reread, and I'm tabbing it, and but I've got the audiobook, so I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it happen. Lisa.
It's on TikTok. For reals.
He's texting me repeatedly. Stop it. It's making the bad siren go off. I'll put you on silent. I was supposed to film my not TBR, the other thing, the thing that comes at the end, the wrap up. I'm supposed to do that for tomorrow. I can't be bothered, so maybe I'll do that for Saturday. I think at this point, schedule's well and truly out the window. I've already scrapped 2 videos because I'm like, I just can't be bothered. I can't talk really. So yeah, maybe tomorrow. I'll just read, I guess.
Sounds right.
Smash.
I am going to be reading this.
Nice.
I haven't had any of your thoughts.
You don't want our thoughts. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to be reading The Beast, and I should be editing a video, but I'm going to do some fighting instead.
The Beast.
Very nice. Chloe?
I need to pack because last minute trip booked for this weekend, so probably should actually take some clothes with me.
That might be handy.
Yeah. Otherwise, wouldn't really be good to just wear like the same thing that I go down in tomorrow for the entire weekend.
So
I don't like where I am right now.
I'm
I
sorry.
need to finish yesterday's pages and today's pages of As Good as Dead because I am behind by a day already.
I need you to read yesterday. Let me know when you've read yesterday's because thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Like.
Okay. That's fine. To be fair, I've just taken out the page, so I don't actually know when yesterday's ended and where's today's start. So I'll just message you when I've fed today's and yesterday's pages.
Okay, so basically you just need to get to the end of chapter 9. That was the end of yesterday's.
End of chapter 9. Okay, that's fine. I also need to dry up, and then at 10 o'clock I need to take my brother home. So I will probably be making sure that we sprint from about 5 to 10 for like at least half an hour, so I can drop him off and then come back. And then if I have any time, I'm going to be decorating my light stick. Because I need to continue decorating that. You need to decorate it yourself, Jenny.
She needs to be jazzing it.
You need to do it yourself. How are you enjoying it, Becca?
Loving these. We're not going to talk about the third book I'm reading. We're just going to stick with I'm loving these two.
I haven't read Rule of Walls yet, and now I'm scared.
Sharon!
The Sharon!
Question with you not enjoying it, is it because of the character that you don't like, or is it just in general? Okay, that's fine.
Other reasons.
I do want to know these reasons. Let me know.
Have you read Rule of Walls?
I have, yes.
I'll send you a voice note. I'll
Just
need to
send me your
comment.
thoughts, even though I probably won't like the fact that you don't like it, but I need to know what your thoughts are and why.
So I didn't love it, I didn't hate it either. Like, I liked it more than I expected it to.
I'm not hating it. I just think it's going to be a thing.
I can sum it up in a couple of words. It's I don't care.
Fair enough. I'm
just bored.
Fair enough. I think it came together more for me by the end of it. So, like, I gave it 4, but it was like a lower 4.
I think I've given it all 5s.
Well,
you're all wrong.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. And isn't it great how diversely we can think about books, like opinions?
I'm not judging.
Fantastic.
Do you know what's funny? Usually the unpopular opinion is the one that, like, if one person dislikes it, that's the unpopular opinion. But I feel like, Lisa, you're the only person I've seen that's 5-starred this book.
I think it was 5 or was it 4? I don't know.
Everyone else is really disappointed with it, which is why I've been putting it off.
Oh. You are not tempting me to continue my reread.
I can't. I can't explain. I'll explain to you in a minute why I think you should continue it without spoiling things. But I feel like it's spoiled.
I think you should continue. Like,
yeah, I give it 5.
I enjoyed King of Scars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just can't find it in me to be bothered about what's happening.
I'm going to get booted, I'm sure, but that's why I DNF'd Akamath. I just don't care.
I need to get to chapter 55.
Hosting, not Lisa.
I can't remember.
Akamath, and now I'm like, I need to boot you.
I'm poorly, don't boot me.
I'm poorly.
I'm poorly.
It's fine.
I was
Sarah's
felt
currently
like
reading
I was enjoying it when I read it, but then I couldn't be bothered to like pick it up. So,
What part did you get up to? Did you get very far into it?
I don't
Because
know.
I think to be fair, like the first like quarter of the book before a certain thing happens, can be. I can see where it could be a little bit slow. I can see that.
When I had it on audiobook, I was following it with the book, but I've unhauled the series. I'm gonna get murdered.
That hurts me.
I would hold that series without ever reading it.
It's probably for the best. I don't think you would like it at all.
This was before I read Crescent City. This is one I bought it ages ago, just like buying into the hype, and then was like, "This is not for me." I
just love it that I'm making Jem read Crescent City this year.
You're evil. Evil. I don't. I thought I had it. Come back to me. I think. Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Currently reading The Cookie House. Nice. Becca, I need your thoughts when you finish with The Dead, please. That was Kitty. Lisa, do you want that pain? I got disowned on Tuesday. Oh no.
Oh, was it? Was
everything but Akamath.
Kitty got disowned because she DNF'd Babel.
No.
Well, actually, I said I didn't disown because I think that book is not a book for everyone.
I disowned her though.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
On that note, we're going to go into a reading sprint because it's 8:15.
Oh, why is it reading sprint?
I was about to end the broadcast then.
No, not how it works.
Hey guys.
Bye.
We're here for all of 2 minutes.
See you all in 45 minutes.
Bye. Mute myself.
I was watching TikToks and I didn't see the timer go off.
You watching TikToks? Never.
No, it's fine. My my TikTok hit 450 likes. And I'm trying not to sit there and look at it because like I know it's not good, but I'm like
I do that with my fic. Like I haven't actually looked today to see if it's hit 100 yet. Let's have a look.
just kind of like Whilst you're doing that, Lisa, how do you do?
I did stuff.
Wonderful.
How very informative.
I listened to some more of Wedding Crasher, which I said I weren't going to do, but then my battery died on my phone because that was the thing. So I decided to edit the rest of my vlog, or part of the rest of my vlog, and now I've got to the point where I'm just back from my parents' house before New Year's, so I only have like 20 minutes left to cut out, edit, really. But yeah.
Nice. Becca?
I read today's pages and maybe I'm getting back into thrillers.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just Holly Jackson.
It might just be this book. I do have other thrillers which are actually down here now because I have on my desk and I'm using them as bookshelves. I have quite a few, mostly Karen McManus, but I have a few other ones and they're YA ones. So I'm thinking maybe like ease myself back in with some YA thrillers. And I might reread Let Me In. It's an adult thriller and I really enjoyed it. So I might reread that one. But it does have stalker trope. So if you don't like that, don't read this because you won't.
I don't mind stalker trope. I just didn't like the thought of it in You because it was second person. Yeah. So
that's fair. It's a really good book though. Also, I am at 100 kudos. Huh?
What YA ones have you got that you need to read?
I've got basically all of Karen McManus's, and I've only read the first One of Us Is Lying, and I've read Two Can Keep a Secret, and I have Kill the Boy Band, which I don't know if it's actually a thriller, but it's literally got fangirls get a bad rep. People say we're weird, hysterical, obsessed, but they don't understand. Just because we're fangirls doesn't mean we're crazy. It's important you know that because everything I'm about to tell you is going to seem, well, crazy.
It's about you.
This is an autobiography that she never told us she wrote.
But then I also have Whiteout, which takes place on a school trip where they get cut off from the rest of the world by a storm. And I'm like, I need to read this. It's not so good. So they're the main ones. I think I might have a couple more, but I don't know where they are. But they're not here.
Very nice. Chloe, how do you
I packed my suitcase for tomorrow.
Nice.
I think I've remembered everything, but knowing me, I'll get there and go, forgot to bring that in there.
Well, as long as you've got the important things like deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush.
I was going to say brush.
I forgot deodorant. That's what I forgot. No, it's fine though, because if I would have forgot something like that, I'm going with Meg, so I just sort of rely on what she's brought. We've done it before. Last time it was toothpaste.
Someone forgot a toothbrush, and it's lucky I have spares.
I mean, my thinking always is like, if I'm going on a weekend trip to London, there is somewhere I can buy stuff like that if I need to. Like there is a Superdrug next door to the theatre I'm going to. It's fine.
True.
Have you got clean knickers in case you get hit by a bus, as my mother always says?
I've got clothes to wear on Saturday, clothes to wear on Sunday. I've got pajamas, I've got underwear, I've got makeup. And
but have you got spare underwear? So you're going for what, 3 days? So have you got your 3 pairs plus your 5 pairs just in case?
Just in case.
Just
in case. You've got to have a spare pair in case you shit yourself. A spare pair to shit yourself again. What have you fallen over?
I have enough. Okay.
Okay. We
trust. And just don't do what a girl at my school did.
Not forgot that.
Just don't do what a girl at my school did, who went on a camping trip and apparently wore them all at the same time.
Why?
How do you do?
I don't know.
Thrush is a thing.
I mean, that sounds uncomfy.
Yeah.
I also don't know what accent, like kind of accent you would need to wear like several pairs of knickers on top of each other would be.
Explosive diarrhea.
Talking about that, Jem, how are you doing?
Yeah, but like surely you just change your knickers once, not fucking wear 5 pairs.
She thought she'd wear them like a nappy.
You said that like Alice. Oh dear.
Are we just saying that I get more country when I'm ill? I get more north.
You're right, we love.
My mum was upstairs when you said it earlier, and my dad had his headphones in, so I went back to the bit where I got you to say it's not very funny, is it?
I kind of want to change the name in my phone, but then it would get really confusing because there is an actual
Yeah.
Alice in my phone.
Alice is Alice in Wonderland in my phone. She
me
is
Alice.
Stray Kid, Loki, Smashley, and Beetlejuice and Eponine.
Chloe's
Because
the
why
only
not?
one that I've used that doesn't have like a food related name. Meg doesn't either, to be fair.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm a shrimp.
I want to know what
mine's
Smashley is. What
related.
Smashley?
Mine's
Huh?
my religion. Mine isn't food related, it's my religion.
Am I
Yeah,
still
but
lobster?
It's a food. So pasta demon. Yeah, you are still lobster.
That's the demon.
What are living live shrimp? What's smash?
I'm shrimp.
It's you're not going to understand it, but it's
Ah.
cranberry sauce.
Do I want to understand why it's
I even
Smash
wonder.
is like
Becca's done.
Yeah, Becca and Smash are done.
Why did you ask?
Get on in
You
that
didn't need
sprint.
know. You didn't need to
I
remind
did need to
me.
know. Is it a Stranger Things related? Okay, so I need to catch up on Stranger Things then. Will I understand it?
No, it won't
Oh.
make any sense.
Right,
It's
okay.
fandom related.
Oh, right,
Thought it
okay.
might be.
Right.
Okay.
Jem, how did we do? How did you get on in that sprint?
I put my child to bed, who decided to have a meltdown because he wanted to take a drink to bed, and I said I'd get him some water. Apparently that was unacceptable.
How dare you?
We had to have a confrontation in the kitchen about what beverage he was going to take to bed. I kept trying to explain to him, you don't need any of these things with sugar in, you just need water in case you're thirsty. And then he sprinted to the front door. And I followed him, and he sprinted back past me to the kitchen and started angrily getting himself some water. I think he's okay now. He's gone to sleep. And then I came in here and I read 27 pages of A Gathering of Shadows, and I coloured in my goals. Like Lisa
Lovely.
inspired me. I coloured them in, I'm writing them in the same colour. But I've realised I don't have enough goals for all the boxes, so I'm not sure what to put in the other 2 boxes. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Why is everyone laughing? I can't.
I think it's just the really deadpan voice with the accent.
I just think that
Is
when
when you're talking like this, then you're
It was-
talking like
do you know what made it even funnier? Is that I
Mike
could imagine
Wazowski.
Alice from Vicar and Dibley telling that story about her son.
I don't
But it
know why
also
I'm
kind of
doing
gives
her.
the monster
I
vibes.
think
Like
it's just
always watching Mike Wazowski, always
always
watching.
watching. Oh, I should get a sore throat more often if it means that I'm really funny.
Jem, you're really funny all of the time.
Oh, good.
Like,
That's nice. Yeah.
It's the way you say it was just like no emotion whatsoever. Like, and then he threw a paddy and went to the door.
He really ran. Sprinted. I was like, where are you going? It's locked. Like, what are we doing? And then when he started coming upstairs, I was like, That was a bit odd, wasn't it? Bit of a strange thing that just happened.
It is your child. So.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Smash, how did you do?
Oh. Well, I finished the chapter of Rule of Wolves. And I hate this book more.
Oh no.
For the same reason they've both noted, Lisa and Gary.
And I they may have been crying. So I made myself feel better by getting my embroidery.
Nice.
I have done an A, and that's all I've done so far.
Nice.
It's more than I've done on mine so far. I put mine on the hoop. That's all I've done.
Nice. I have done. Hang on. I can do this. I have done that A.
Which one is that? I can't see from here.
It's the Anastasia one.
Ah, nice.
Well, you're both doing much better than me. I spent £30 on crochet stuff, and I did a couple of little Barbie scarves. And then I just never picked it up again. It tried to teach me a second stitch, and I was just confused.
Crochet is confusing.
Yeah,
I know. I'm saying.
I got a message from Meg yesterday about a new craft project she wants to start, and I was like, just out of interest, how many craft projects do you actually have that you want to start? And she's like, I don't want to answer that question.
I want a craft project, but I'm not very good at anything.
Well, she just keeps buying them and not starting any of them. So
girl after my own heart.
I want more embroidery things. I want to make bookish ones. Because I think like in this kind of same vibe, but with like a quote. So the context, that is what it's going to look like. But with like a bookish quote instead of like a musicals quote. I think it would be really cool.
Be pretty.
I would like a red, white, and royal blue one that says that has a history hook quote on it. That'd be cute. Just
I will.
Just if you feel like designing one that you want to then pass my way. It's fine.
Well, me and my friend are potentially going Harvey's on a cricket, and if I get like one of those erasable things that like markers that
sorry, you're getting cricket. What? Oh, cricket.
Lisa, you've been trying to convince someone to buy one of those machines for a while now.
That was half a week, and then I heard cricket. I was like, "What are you going to have? I'm buying a cricket, cricket."
Yeah, a cricket. Yeah. Because if you can put a pen in, like the ones that get rid of the mark with heat, and then I can do something similar to this, and then I don't have to draw it because I can't fucking draw.
Fair enough.
That's fair enough.
But you know, they're expensive, so
yeah.
Hence going Harvey's on one with my friend Riley, because they will use it for cosplay.
Oh,
nice. I didn't read in that sprint. Surprise, surprise. I had a couple of mince pies though, because we had some of those left over. And I edited a TikTok for tomorrow, and now I just need to do like the voiceover for it and get it in my drafts. So yeah, I've got that.
This is a very chatty bit.
And then I scrolled on TikTok. So that was fun. And I just kept an eye on how my TikTok was doing. Which it's now on 1,243 views.
Boop.
So yeah, I've been doing that. But I will read in the next. Although to be fair, by the time we've
finished, very entertaining, guys.
Because we're gonna be chatting for a little bit, I do believe. And then I've got to take my brother home.
I love it. Chatting for a bit, I do believe.
So yeah, I think I'll probably take my brother home in the next sprint, and then I might do one more after that, dependent on time. I'm trying to sort out my sleeves. It's what I'm doing. Here we go. We're sorted. Right, let's do some comments because they've been commenting and we've been ignoring them.
Sorry that we're not.
Wait, you have.
Listening to Truth Seeker by C.E. Murphy. It's my 6th book. Very nice.
Sign the rest of us up.
Sharon.
Lisa disowned me. Yeah.
Partly disowned you.
I don't know why Kitty was laughing at me, but okay.
We're always laughing at you in some capacity.
Always laughing.
Oh hi, we have a Tory.
Hi.
We have a Clara. Hello.
Clara. Hello, Clara.
Hello. Don't do this to me. There we go.
Almost had someone else throwing a paddy today.
Currently finishing up the girl who worked up
Oh.
speaking Mandarin.
Oh,
What did you do, Lisa?
I will be back momentarily.
Lisa was never seen again.
No.
1 second.
Then you'll be finishing up Holidays. Oh, did Ashton's Murder Smash go?
I feel like there may have been a lag in her Wi-Fi because she seemed to be like responding to things that we weren't actually saying.
Yeah.
I feel like it's, whereas with Meg, it's her Wi-Fi. With Ash, it's her laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm on 2 devices because sharing screen on laptop, iPad, and my iPad seems to be doing all right, but my laptop seems to be like 2 or 3
Where did Ashley go?
seconds later.
Okay, at least it's lagging too.
Hello.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Ashley. Why did I say Ashley? I'm
So
naughty.
what happened was I didn't know what was going on, and Liv was just a black box in my thing. So I was like, hang on a minute. So I went on my phone. She was there, and I was like, oh, she just wasn't. So I was like, I'm just going to quit out and hope for the best.
Yeah, there were some times where you seemed to just be like talking to yourself, and I was like, she's not seeing something here.
But no one said anything.
I think I was trying to speak. And I was just like, I think she's lagging because I'm trying to move on and she's still talking about an in.
Embroidery.
I'm sorry.
You were a complete
And
blank
technically,
box.
she was talking about her cricket.
I'm sorry.
I can only apologise, Liv. I have no clue what you were saying there because it was just a black box.
That's fine. That's what I thought there was something lagging because I was like, okay, she's starting. Is she hearing me? Is there something wrong?
Well, why are the other bitches the ones who haven't said a fucking word?
We were being polite. You finished what you were actually saying, and then we started talking, and you said a random sentence, and I didn't hear what you said.
We were just like,
You said something about us not being chatty or something. I was like, okay, let's
Yeah,
talk.
because I couldn't hear anything. So you were all fucking silent. And I was like, what's going on? This is supposed to be a chatty bit and there's nothing happening.
We were listening to Liv.
Well, I know that now, but no one knows. You didn't comment, like, I'm going, bye.
It's fine. We love you, Smash.
come back,
Smash. We do the smash.
This is the entertainment we're here for. We're here to provide chaos.
So Hattie got to page 365 of the Four Swans. Very
Oh, what's that
nice.
about? Don't say false ones.
Hello. Read 20 pages. But Kitty also cleaned the kitchen and got into PJs.
I read my pages too.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm driving my brother home, but I am gonna drive him home in this onesie. Not onesie, hoodie. Because I ain't getting out of this.
I'm a
I managed 10 pages and put the child to bed. Nice.
Chloe. I'm a bear.
Hello.
Hello.
50 pages of I don't know what that is.
A Gathering of Shadows, and we've been getting updates. And I just think it's fucking
Thank you.
hilarious. I'm like,
So much that she says in like the Struggle on group chat. Me and Lisa are just like,
I'll heart this. I'll put a smiley face on this.
Probably
sounds
hasn't read the
good.
series
Good
beforehand.
observation.
Yeah. And she just put, I think this has happened, or this is a thing, and I'm just like, I'll heart this. Come in.
And I'm just over here like, maybe, who knows? Not me.
She was talking on her sprint yesterday about how she got to a certain page and like was very, very shocked at something. So I went and checked what it was, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's shocking. And then I was like, but like, didn't think anything of the fact that like, yeah, but like we knew it was coming. I'm like, oh no, this is like Tori's like first experience of it, and it was like very in the moment for her.
Now I feel like she felt when I was like giving her my opinions on Hunger Games, and I'm the person that's like, I know what happens. This is fun.
On chapter 8, very nice. I have 13 pages left of my book. That was at 9:05, so I'm hoping that you've muted us and you read those 19 pages or 13 pages, because that's what I would have done.
Same.
Becky, did you see Holly Jackson has a new book out?
Yes, and I can't get it because it's in hardback and I have all her other books in paperback.
Is that a
Although,
different series though?
it doesn't matter. Same author. Has to all match. But I have noticed Waterstones have done, I don't think it's just Waterstones, you know the little prequel to this series that was a World Book Day? They've re-released it in an actual proper paperback size to match. And I'm like...
Yeah, I've seen it in my local Waterstones. I do think it is... Because my World Book Day one, I think, is the same size.
No, it won't be. The World Book Day ones are always smaller. If it's an official World Book Day one, they only do one print of it.
Oh yeah, it is smaller. Just had to check.
I have a World Book Day book right here.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Is that part of the Seventh Tower series or the Sabriel series?
Sabriel. And
I did not know that
in this
existed.
one. This is from 2005.
What's it called?
The Creature in the Case.
Thank you.
I thought it said Castle. I can't fucking read.
I've also, hang on, I've got a really old one. Hold on.
I can get it for like £2 on eBay, which is only £1 more than what it would have been.
It's worth the read as well.
I love that series. I haven't finished it. I've got the short story collection and then the newer ones. I think I've got Across the Wall, Golden Hand.
I've only
Tesla
read
and
the first three, the original three.
Same.
And I really want to reread them so that I can read the newer ones. But this one is part of the Edge Chronicles. This came out in 2001, so I was 11. And on in the front, I've written my name, West Norfolk String Club, Room 2. So I'm about 10, actually. So I've had that ever since I was like 10. It's in pretty good condition, and it's really fucking old.
I had a World Book Day book that was like 2 books in one, and it was like one, you open it this way around and it was one book, and then you flipped it that way and it was like another book. And that was how I found out about Mate States' Secret Story, which became one of my all-time favorite books. I unfortunately had to get rid of the World Book Day one because it was only like the first like 5 chapters, I think it was a snippet, and it was falling apart because I'd read those 5 chapters so many times. Now I need to find a new Mate States: The Secret Story book because I've read that so many times it is falling apart. Like I physically can't read that anymore. I had to buy the last time I reread it, I tried to reread the paperback, and I could feel it, like almost like the pages coming out, like it was proper. Like, I'm not touching this book again. Like, this book has been preserved. So I now need to find another paperback that I can actually read. I really like reading the paperback rather than reading it on my book, on my like phone or iPad or something.
Yeah.
Becca, before I forget, I know you don't like things when some are paperback and some are hardback, but would you like me to look for the Love to Love You hardback in Barnes & Noble when I go to New York?
I mean, I do have the US editions of the other two. They're floppy paperbacks, but I
now
do have
a hardback for this one, haven't they?
I'm okay with that. Yes, please, and I'll give you the money when you let me know how much.
I will keep an eye out for it while I'm there. I just remembered, I'm like, there's a book out now that Becca will want in the US edition.
Yeah,
if anyone else needs anything, let me know.
I'm going to hold out to get that in floppy paperback.
I'll get both.
That's what I was thinking. I thought you just wanted every copy you could have. So
yeah,
I mean,
paperback, and then because on Illumicrate are doing another hardback of one of them, aren't they?
Love to Love You.
Love to Love You.
It goes, I think pre-sale sales will go out next week.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's fine. That's wonderful because I need to get that one because I've got the.
They are doing Love Theoretically as well. They told us at Comic-Con.
Nice. Are they doing the bind up of short stories?
Yeah, that's the one that information.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. Okay, I don't keep up with this stuff.
Can we just appreciate Love to Love You has a additional chapter in?
Oh my god!
I still need to read Love on the Brain.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god! Why have you not read that yet?
I have not been reading.
Becca wants to look at her shirt.
Nice.
My sister got it.
But also, yeah, seeing as with, I will send you before Defend the Dawn if you can find it.
People just need to actually like send me messages with these on so I can make a list because
I will send you a message, but it's only just popped into my brain. Even though you have mentioned a couple of times that you will get the books, I'm just like.
I mean, I am. If people start giving me a list of like 20 books each, I am going to restrict you. I have luggage allowance. One is fine.
Yeah, and after trying to get the books back from Florida, I fully sympathise you with luggage allowance.
I'm taking a small suitcase inside of a big suitcase so that on the way back I can bring the small suitcase as hand luggage, and then the big suitcase will go in hold.
Smart.
But also, I'm going to Bath and Body Works, so there will be lots of candles.
I'm 80% of. I'm on 80% of the School of Good Mothers. Nice. One chapter left of book 5. Changed from 12th Night to Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy and managed to read the first story. Hoping to read it this week to catch up for By the Angel Along.
It's available on the YouTube as an audio book.
Yeah, but it's not good.
It's not good, but it's available.
Ha ha, Chloe. I don't know what that was about.
There.
I listened to some pages and updated some reading spreadsheets.
I think the laughing was about me packing because.
Okay. I got authorization from work today that I don't need to come back to Aberdeen next week after Edinburgh, so I can just go straight up to Durham. Gonna stay with another friend and have dinner on Sunday. Nice.
Yes.
Tori said spare socks in case you step in deep puddles.
I mean, again, like I'm going to central London. I don't think there's that many places where there's just going to suddenly be a really deep puddle. Like it's fairly flat.
You say that, but you get those paving stones, and if you step on them and it's been raining, water's going to come up. But there's also lots of Primarks dotted around where you can go in and get some socks if needed.
Well, the theatre I'm going to tomorrow night is the new one that's just outside Tottenham Court Road Station. So I'm fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Nice. That's where I had to get a coat, and I went up to London at the end of the year because I was stupid and didn't get a coat when I was.
You bought a nice coat though.
I did buy a nice coat, and the nice coat has stayed with me, and the nice coat is being worn on a weekly basis.
Nice. It was a very you coat.
It was very me coat, and it's a coat that I do use, so I'm not mad. It's not like a one and done type coat.
Yeah.
Tori just laughing. Do you have an Ali Hazel top on? To be fair, she did say this at what time was this? 9:10. So
Tori pays attention. None of us did.
Tori,
Becca,
you
do
are
I have a full
Iron
name?
Brew.
Iron Brew.
Tori is Iron Brew. Catherine is pizza, but also has the pineapple emoji because she's not a heathen. And I don't have names for anyone else yet.
Wait, you don't like pineapple on pizza?
I know. Kick her out.
And these ones kick out as well. That's a problem.
I didn't
so
realise when you said about her having pineapple as well as pizza, though, that you meant about pineapple on a pizza. I thought you were saying she was a swinger.
How do you get swinger from that?
That's the sign. That's like
Pineapple is a sign for swinging. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, if someone has like pineapples outside their house, that's a swinging house.
What are you trying to tell us about the relationship that you know that?
There's no pineapples in this house. We don't like pineapples. But that's what it is.
I tell you how I learned this. There was a TikTok, and someone was like, I think I may be in a sex hotel, and I've booked this with my family. And literally, it was like the room was covered in pineapples. It had like pineapple mirrors, pineapples everywhere, and it even had like a door sign that said, "I'm open with a pineapple."
So you see, it was an easy mistake to make.
Which is like, I'm here with my family, my mum and my brother.
Iron Brew.
Cranberry juice. Cranberry sauce even.
Cranberry sauce.
You are so funny, Jem. Jem, you are funny. You are always funny, Jem. I love Jem. She always makes me smile.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Diamond painting is a good craft. If you think you have no skill, everyone has a skill for something, though. I thought it was cricket.
Crochet.
I'm doing a crochet. I'm doing a blanket at the moment. Crickets are so much fun. I made Harry Potter, Crest, Shadowhunter runes, and other bookish symbols. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Also reading A Gathering of Shadows. I wonder why. Smash.
Is that Smash Kids Heart?
I don't know. She's still there, so she can still rejoin. I'm going to be reading Tom Felton's autobiography, if I can get my mouth around that.
If you like audiobooks, try the audiobook. He is amazing.
If you like peanut
butter. I thought you said this is a chatty bit, like shut up and let me read Smash. No, I meant it. As in, like, this is just a chatty bit. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good evening.
So great to stay up late. Good morning.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
It's the 6th book in a historical fiction book set in Cornwall around a man called Ross Poldark. His family is. Is that like based off the Poldark series, like the TV series based off the book?
Yeah. Aidan Turner.
The Poldark series. What was that, Jem?
Aidan Turner. Aidan?
Yeah. It's not him.
Yeah, we know you've met him.
He was in Being Human. Do you remember that show? That was so good. It was such a good show.
Well, the first few series were.
Yeah.
The ending was bad.
The don't remember the ending.
That's how bad it was.
Apparently, we're mean to Tori, but not really.
Oh,
I
it's
love you
me and
both.
Jem just like not. If we spoiled it for you, then you wouldn't enjoy it. So we're just agreeing that you were enjoying it and saying keep reading.
Can't wait to discuss it on the live.
Same.
On
And
Monday.
You guys hate my bookshelves.
No, I'm fine. Other people's bookshelves. Like, I don't care what other people's bookshelves look like. I just can't do it. If I have an author, all books need to be in paperback or all books need to be in hardback, unless it's multiple editions of the same book.
This is why I'm happy that like V.E. Schwab's got like the special editions coming out of like the older ones, because I can have nice matching ones now. I can't wait till I can put Adar Duet on the shelf and be like, look, really complete.
I have a space for it in my bookcases next to here.
I don't.
I'm waiting for it.
These shelves are full.
Oh dear.
Can you care about what my shelves look like and come and sort them out for me? Because I really can't be bothered. Thanks.
I'm getting a rail card, so it'll be cheaper for me to come to you.
It is the easiest way to get to me on my one singular train line. Get on at King's Cross, get off at where I live. I was about to broadcast it to the entire
Yeah, perhaps don't tell them where you live.
Very easy. I shouldn't say that either. It was going to turn
We're
up
going
in
to
the
move
house.
on, Jem. I'm going to move on. I only have 217 pages left in my books, which I'll probably be finishing my 7th book tonight, meaning I can start my 8th tomorrow, which is going to be before they are hanged by Joe. I don't know. Okay.
Are you physically reading these books or are you listening to audiobooks? I need to understand how this is
them.
You read them physically?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How are you doing this? Professor Xavier is going to give you a call. That's the sort of X-Man I'd want to be.
I don't know what we're being shocked about. We have a hi Meg because there is a Meg. I will be hopefully jumping on shortly. That
can
was
you send us a picture of your nails, please?
9:30. Well, when she joins us,
she can show us. We'll put her on a full
screen.
screen.
See it properly on these cameras. I want like an photograph so I can go, oh, pretty.
This is true. I win everything with the name Iron Brew. Sorry, but I win everything.
Rory, don't hate me. I don't like Iron Brew.
Neither do I.
But pineapple on pizza is the best.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Tori just had Hawaiian pizza for dinner.
I really want pizza now. Maybe I'll go and get it tomorrow.
I don't mind pineapple on pizza.
Fruit on pizza just feels wrong.
Oh, I love. Do you know what my favorite pizza is?
Yeah. Pineapple.
My favorite pizza. Okay, get this: barbecue base.
You're already ruining it.
Cheese.
Okay.
Well, it'd be a bit disappointing if you didn't miss out the cheese.
Well, no. Cheese. And then Domino's, they do the little hot dog pieces. So hot dog pieces.
Yeah.
Bacon. Pineapple. And if I'm feeling it, chorizo.
Ooh.
I mean, that just sounds hideous, darling. I'm so sorry. It really does sound awful. Just like I was kind of with you, and then you started putting hot dog and pineapple on it, and I'm just very confused.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, every time we go deadpan, it's just Alex. It's just Alice. Oh,
it's not funny, is it? Not really. I'm gonna look up Alice Tinker quotes and just drop them into the chat.
Please do it via voice note as well, so we can hear you.
I'm gonna look some up.
Oh, what does that say? That's what he said.
What did he say?
I don't know.
I don't know what he said.
BBC adapted it into a TV series, yeah, so that is the one. Just get Becca to all sort our shelves for us.
She's going to do a tour of the UK.
Yeah.
With Mario Kart.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Book your spaces now.
Yes, physically reading them. Hattie doesn't like listening to audiobooks.
How are you doing this?
Stop putting us all to shame, Hattie. I've had to get the audiobook of mine because I don't think I can physically read anymore. I think I've lost that ability.
There's a good barbecue chicken pizza by California Chicken there is a good barbecue chicken pizza by California Pizza Kitchen. Really good, wonderful. I can't say that. Oh, it's fine. You lost me with the hot dog. I was like barbecue sauce though. Yeah.
Where is the tab gone? Oh, you're there.
You're doing what's smashed in now. You're just saying random things out of context.
Yeah. Tori made the homemade pizzas with the box bases, and I would put smoked sausage on it with pineapple chunks on each round, and then lots of cheese, and it was great. That's wonderful. No, it really is, Jem.
Oh.
Get my tongue around that. It's fine.
Just
if
practice.
you were ever in Wales, feel free to sort my shelf.
Okay.
You know what, Kitty? For once, I actually am.
I said Gemma Court. I would like it.
I've seen it in the private chat.
Jem, please say what's in the private chat.
Well, the pregnancy test said I'm not pregnant. The hamster didn't turn blue. I found one that I liked, which was my mum told me Jesus was born in Dunstable. I fucking love her. She's so good.
I don't know what you think of the same as Lisa. Kitty,
When you said about like, I actually am okay, and Lisa's like, I know.
Also, I sometimes continue reading when you are still talking. That's fair.
I do that when
We talk a lot.
We do. On that note, I think we should do another sprint. Oh, perfect timing there, Meg. We're
I have a new Wi-Fi extender.
Before we go for the sprint, what are you reading?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
the Wi-Fi extender didn't seem to be working very well.
I mean, I can hear you guys fine, which didn't happen yesterday.
Meg needs to not read. She needs to pack. She has things to do.
She's got things to do.
Right, I need to go take my brother home. So we're going to sprint for 45. And I will see you all back in 45 once I've taken my brother home.
Adios, amigos.
Adios. I nearly reset it instead of pressing start.
I don't think Liv is. But oh, she's here.
There she is.
I was something's happening.
You like unshared and then shared again. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was like, I know
I was
Wi-Fi's funny. Like, is it just me that's seeing this?
no. It was all of us. I was busy looking because I realised that I did the auto captions on my TikTok, but I hadn't actually looked at my auto captions. So who knows what the auto captions would have come up with at this point in time. So I was having a look at I was reading my captions on that. But my brother's home, so that's all right.
Yay!
How did we all do, Lisa?
Jalisa? I was on the phone to Tony. Like
Fair enough.
the last 45 minutes. So I need to edit the rest of my video. I don't even know if it's going to go up now.
You've got this.
Oh. But it was a fun chat, so all good.
That's good. Becca, how did you do?
I finished editing my video and then just had a little sing along to the Stranger Things soundtrack because I am obsessed and I'm really sad that I'm only going to get to see it one more time in 2 days. Okay.
I would not have guessed that you were singing along to anything.
It's just such a if you like Stranger Things even slightly, listen to the soundtrack on Spotify. It's one. Just it is the Broadway cast, which is not as good as the West End cast, but just trust me. Just trust me.
To be fair, I wasn't even aware it was a West End musical.
It's an off-Broadway one, and it's come over to like off West End, and it's in like the tiniest little place in Waterloo called the Vaults.
I saw Harry Potter at the Vaults, and
it's there, and it's just
pissed me off because you can hear the trains.
Oh, see, that really added to the effect of Stranger Things.
Yeah, it didn't add to
Depending on what you go to see.
Yeah, I went to see something there. I went to see, it was called Black is the Colour of My Voice. It was about Nina Simone. And that actually worked quite well because it was just her in this like rundown apartment and it was like kind of added to it.
Yeah.
The Bear Opera is set at like boarding school way out in the sticks of America. Like no trains.
That wouldn't work.
No public transportation. They had to steal a van.
There were other things we did not like about that production of Barry Pop Opera as well that I think probably added to it.
There were. The fact that you could hear a train did not make the fact that the acoustics were already bad any better.
See, the Stranger Things is really good there. We really enjoyed it when we went, and I'm really excited to go see it again.
I like the idea of it because, like, you've got the really cool like bar like just across the way that has like the board games and stuff. Like, it's a really cool little area.
My sister went to the Vaults when it first opened, and they did like an immersive production of Hair there. So, like, before you went in, they had like this sort of like flea market thing set up, and it was all very 70s, like the way that everything was decorated. Everything looked like it was a hippie had made it. It's the only way to describe it, really. And it was one of her favorite things she's ever seen. But Hair is also her favorite musical, so that probably helped.
Chloe, how'd you do?
I was editing my video, which, like, for a change, sounds like I'm being like quite like organized because it's not going up till Saturday until you remember that I leave the house at 7:30 in the morning and will not be back in the house then until after it needs to be uploaded.
You've got this.
Oh no. I read about 30 pages and I did some more in my planner and I shamelessly stole Lisa's idea of colouring in the bookcase, so I'm currently doing that. Shameless I was. Shameless. Bloody shameless, stealing my idea that no one has ever done ever. I finished my goals page and I did a legend at the front so I remember what colour to colour in the books on the library because I'm going to do it per rating, like we said. And then just been kind of filling in bits that I had done in pencil and changing them.
to erasable pen.
Nice.
for you.
Smash.
I started listening to my book, realised I wasn't feeling it for now, scrolled TikTok and went and lay in bed.
Nice. And Meg.
I really didn't do much at all. I opened my coffee early. Like I had a lot of packages arrive today, and because like the way my work day is panned out has just been messy. So I didn't eat anything until I got home from my nail appointment at 9. So I've just been feeling just like a teeny bit like my legs feel like jelly. So I've just been sitting for a minute. But Jem will be very happy because look what arrived today. And it's
I'm so happy.
Yeah, my mum was
I'm
like,
excited.
"You've got lots of packages," and I was like, "I promise, only some of them are books."
Some of them are manga. That's totally different.
Also arrived. Some candle holders arrived also, and a big box of like Haribo rhubarb and custards that I've gotten for my friend for his birthday. So they're just staring at me now, like wanting me to eat them.
At least two of you have Tokyo Revengers now. So when you start it, I will require constant updates. And I mean constant.
I'll just FaceTime you as I read it. You can get
reaction to every panel.
Yeah.
I need you guys to love it.
Where's the door?
Is the
I will
gist
cry.
of it. I leave my house at like 7:45, 8 o'clock tomorrow because I'm at work before I head down. So it needs to happen now.
But you have a shorter day at work, and then you get on a train, and then you get to see me.
How are the train working?
Because Avanti aren't striking tomorrow, but they're running a limited service.
Fair.
So the last train is at 3.
Oh.
So she's leaving work early so that she can get to London.
And if
Yeah,
that
I have to admit, I'm not nervous because of the fact that I'm going up the day before, but trains, I'm not looking forward to getting up to London for the 80s concert.
I'm so done with train strikes. Like, it's not even me having to travel into the office. It's that I then get into the office and still have to deal with them for my job. And I just want to scream at them to stop striking because I can't take it anymore.
And I hate that it's like there's like hundreds of different, not hundreds, like that's excessive. There's like at least 5 different companies that are all striking on different days, and at least 3 of them run from my local station. So I'm just like, I don't know what day I'm able to get to certain places.
The stress of it all.
And this is why I'm getting a coach tomorrow morning.
Don't like it.
I don't want it.
I don't like it.
So yeah, I took my brother home. He's now home. I then scrolled on TikTok and sorted out my captions. So that was fun.
Productivo.
You do love the chatty bits. I do love the chatty bits.
It's
the best
fun.
bit. I finished The Four Swans and I've written a review for it. Wonderful, Hattie.
What is your 8th book going to be then, Hattie?
Yes. What's the 8th book?
I'm a book behind on my Goodreads challenge because I've read nothing yet.
You're slacking.
How very dare you on the 5th of the month not read anything?
Well, like,
You know what
it's
you
not even
should
that I've
do?
not finished anything, it's that I've barely read anything.
10.
You know what you should do? You should take a nice manga with you on the train tomorrow.
Well, no, you'll be happy because I'm actually taking Under the Whispering Door.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Good choice.
Yeah.
I am very happy about this.
Very
You
good.
finished Woolsong.
No. I'm still on day 1 of the buddy
Not
read.
you, Meg.
Oh, yeah, I gave you like thoughts as I was coming
Yeah,
up
she
to
did.
Did I miss those ones?
Yeah, it's in the chat.
I saw them.
I'm pretty sure I messaged you as just yourself. And I was like, look, I know no one else is really liking this. And Emma's like, still not up to where I am now. So like, here are my thoughts. And you were like, oh yeah.
Emma's read the whole series.
Well, I know, but she was like rereading it. And I was like, I don't want to like send a message to the chat with everybody in it when Chloe didn't really like it. And you and Emma were like, not keeping up. So I was like, I know Lisa enjoyed it and will appreciate me being
I've slept since then.
Emma finished Brother Song tonight. She messaged me. So she's
that's
read
book 3.
That's book 4.
Oh,
she's read them all now. And we're rereading Raven Song later this month. She only read it last month.
It wasn't even like the beginning of last month. It was like the last week, wasn't it? She read it like a week ago.
And then she mentioned All for the Game, and I was like, hey, I need a reread of All for the Game. We should totally reread that straight after we finish rereading this. So we're gonna do that. I was like, let's just find all the series that I'm trash for, and we'll just reread them back to back throughout the whole year.
If you reread the Raven Cycle, sign me up.
Also,
let me know. I was going to say, let me know when you get to book 3, because I've read the first 2 of the Raven Cycle.
I have read 1.
I am trash for that entire
series.
What? I know, it's shocking.
I mean, I only read the first one because you put it on my TBR.
I know you, but I just felt
I think I read all 4 of them in like a 24-hour period. I was just like, yes.
I would like to say I loved the first 2. I just am really bad at finishing series.
If you want to be angry at something, Jen, be angry at the fact that I've just edited the clip where I talked about how Wolfsong was probably my most disappointing book of the year. So
fine. We can't all like the same things.
No.
It hurts me on a deep level, but it's fine.
I did apologise in the middle of this. I'm like, I'm very sorry. I know people love this, but it made me uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Is the All for the Game Nora Sekovic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never read it. Never
Lisa,
read.
it's kind of terrible. Like,
it's terrible. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's
like
you've got to be in a certain frame of mind. You've got to feel like 15-year-old Tumblr era. Like,
yeah. And then once you've read it once and you fall in love with the characters, you never look back, and it becomes a total obsession.
I typed in All for the Game trilogy on Amazon, and it came up with the Complete Father series and Daddy Romance.
No. No. You're looking for made-up mafia romance. That's what you're looking for.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever read in my life.
It's crazy. It's brilliant. I love it.
The relationship dynamics in that book, impeccable. Everyone is so messy.
It's so hard to describe why it's good, because it's not good.
It's not.
Like, it's not well written.
You're really behind this.
It's so weird.
Character actions don't make any sense.
No.
Like,
when you read it, you're like, this is my
meant to be.
personality now. This is my life. I'm going to reread this trilogy until the end of time. I've got T-shirts. I've got phone cases.
Is there really content on Tumblr?
It kind of is a little bit. It kind of is a little bit. But it's great, and I highly recommend it. It's a great time. Terrible.
Did you read all the stuff that the author put on Tumblr? She wrote fan fiction for it, basically.
Of course.
It's like a whole other book's worth of content. Like, she wrote so much.
I have that bookmarked on my phone, so I can just go and peruse it at the end of each reread.
I love that.
At the end of each reread, I just go and read my favourite bits of the added content. It's like bonus material.
This is a whole lifestyle for you.
My friend once sent me the wildest fan fiction of it. It was oh my god!
The fan fiction is out of this world.
No, it was so out of left field. Neil got turned into a cat, and Andrew had to take care of him.
Oh my god!
It is the only fan fiction that my friend ever was like, Megan, you need to read this, and I read it, and I was like, why did I need to read this?
Why is he a cat?
I don't know.
They're obsessed with the cat.
I'm going to be honest. I feel a bit better about some of the fanfics I've read now.
No. You have to read this. This was straight after she sent me check please fanfiction that was about Kent Parson. And I was like, out of all of the characters to read fanfiction about, you're reading Kent Parson and OC. And then she made me read it.
It's a
I was like,
choice.
Why?
it was.
I don't think your friend gives you good fanfic recommendations.
Also, I've never read The Raven Cycle.
You're incorrect.
What is
I haven't
happening?
either, you're
What
okay.
what is happening? I don't understand. What is happening?
I think you need to arrange a buddy read so that we all read them. Clearly.
I mean, I was just going to reread Call Down the Hawk because I need to read that series. And I said to Emma, I probably won't reread The Raven Cycle, but fuck it. We're going to all reread The Raven Cycle. Well, I'm going to reread it. You're not going to fucking read it.
I have a book voucher and a Waterstones voucher.
Buy The Raven Cycle because we're reading it.
See, the thing is, though, is I didn't want to buy them because I really hate the covers, but there's prettier versions coming out, isn't there, from Fairy Loot?
Yeah, I'm too poor
I'm
for
going to
those.
need to get
I
those
like
anyway,
these
even though I've only got
versions.
I know Owlcrate are releasing them that are like prettier than the Fairy Loot ones.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not ordering from Owlcrate. It's too much effort.
I like the Raven
That was
Cycle
Rob
covers. I'm also a fan of the Call Down the Hawk covers.
I feel like
I'm
the
not
Raven
sure.
Cycle ones just look like bad early 2000s book covers. That's what I don't like. They look very cheap.
But then, as we've discovered, I think things that I purposely say are trash are brilliant.
I like the naked hardcovers of the Fairy Loot ones, so it's fine.
So
I
I
really
just showed the
want
phones
them.
if any of us could see that. Like, yeah.
I was very I wasn't trying to, but like they're all.
Well, like
fine.
you didn't
I
push
really
your
want
phone
them.
as if that was a thing we'd be able to do.
We're all reading the Raven Cycle later this year. Get them,
It's decided.
okay? Let me know when you've all got them. I'll speak to Emma.
Just a quick question. How fantasy is it?
It's like urban fantasy.
Yeah, it's fantastical, I would say, rather than pure straight up fantasy. There's
It's set in the real
there's
world.
fantasy elements, but it's set in our world.
Okay.
But it's mostly just teenagers being teenagers
Yeah, with magic.
with like magic happening during the, shenanigans.
They're not magical, but there's magic stuff.
Well,
Careful, Meg.
one of them is the daughter of a family of psychics. Like,
Oh, well, yeah, there is a
that's what
family
we
of
said from the very, very beginning of the book, in all fairness.
That's fine, yes.
like,
Yeah,
like
so
house full of psychics. Like, it's a thing from the very beginning.
The only thing I knew about that series going into it as well was like bits about Blue and all of that I knew of her was magical.
I know nothing. I've never read a
I'm trying
Maggie
to be vague,
Stevens.
I don't want to say, just
I've
in case
never-
you want to know nothing.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
very
Look, I'm
excited.
disappointed, Becca. I'm disappointed. A lot of my friends already I'm disappointed Chloe by purposely getting spoilers and not watching Endgame. So it's about time I disappointed you.
Lisa. This one's also excellent.
I also need to read that.
I've
You
never
do.
read a Maggie Steve out in my life, so
But
this
this
is
is
gonna be
also
fun.
one that you need to read. And it's a standalone, and you should read it in November.
What's
Okay.
that?
Just
Got
go.
furious.
Do you understand the obsession that I have with characters from these series that we're talking about? And you guys have never read them. I'm so excited for you.
I made Adam Parrish my whole personality for about 2
Oh,
weeks.
Adam and Ronan, basically, I'm bipolar, basically, and I am both those people at the same time. That's the only way because I can't pick between them, but they're
No, like,
very different.
I wish I was Noah, but I'm not a Noah.
No, not many
just
people are.
to let you all know, the Raven Cycle 4-box collection box set is only £20 on Amazon at the moment.
Correct.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. And then we can read the Call
Why
Down the
does-
Hawk series.
It was meant to be.
Why does the Fairy Loot one not go on sale till March? I suddenly had like a panic. I'd missed the on sale date then because I was like, they announced it a while ago. It was a month
Yeah.
ago they announced it, and it goes on sale in March.
The
Yeah,
Fairy Loot
correct.
still haven't released their Chain of Thorns, and that comes out on the 31st.
Fairy Loot is ridiculous.
It'll go on sale at some point in January, and it will probably be shipped in
also-
December.
Yeah, I'm like, I will have finished it an entire year before I get my hands on it, probably.
And read it again for By the Angel Alone.
Well, it
It's
depends-
even
depends on
cheaper
what the
on
ending's
Books
like.
to Doors. It's only $13.99 on Books to Doors for the saga.
Books to Door is amazing.
Look at that, guys. Get it while it's hot, guys, because it's happening. It's happening.
Oh, man.
Also, the audiobooks are terrible. Don't bother.
Oh yeah.
You
I listened
wash
to
your mouth out.
To be fair, I
Yeah.
started listening to the audiobook for the second one and was like, I'm going to DNF this book if I listen to this audiobook any longer. So I just restarted the book.
Oh
I
no,
didn't
He's
yeah.
mind
in
it.
Falling Skies. Yeah, he's an actor.
Yeah, but you're wrong with audiobooks because you don't like Joe Jameson.
No, I don't.
What?
No, he sounds like
What?
he's
I don't know. Who
No, I
that is.
find him. That's why I've not been enjoying the Spellslinger series. I'm sure it is.
His
Okay.
voice, though. He does the different voices. He does a great Rikus and then a Farius, and then I'm like,
Yeah, and he makes
his
very
Riker's voice.
whiny and annoying.
It's
I'm like,
right.
I thought that Farius was supposed to be this kind of badass cowboy woman, and she sounds
She
like
is!
an idiot.
she's
Yeah,
supposed to
but your
sound like
opinion
an
is no longer
idiot.
valid because Will Patton is a terrible narrator for those audiobooks.
I like him.
It sounds like he's like growling the entire thing, like literally like.
I mean, I don't know what your problem is.
I didn't mind it. I listened to the audiobook.
Yeah,
and I
I
thought,
like him.
No.
He's definitely in Falling Skies, though. That's a TV series.
I'm sounding more and more like Alice again.
But the audiobook for the Scorpio races, excellent. Recommend that one.
Right, let's get through these comments, and I think that's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
gonna be it for the night because
Oh,
it's 10 to 11.
Wow.
Fuck it, let's stay up all night. I'm joking.
I've got to go into the office tomorrow, so no.
I was actually joking anyway, so it's okay.
No, you weren't.
I was on TikTok. I really should read as I only have 50 pages left, but I'm sure you can do it.
You could do this.
Are you cross stitching, Ash?
I am embroidering.
She's embroidering something pretty.
46 pages, but it's so good. Love you guys, but I'm going to keep reading. That's fair enough.
What is
Just
it called?
keep-
Minutes ago. How many more pages have you read?
Yeah.
Um,
My hoodie arrived today. I have to wait to get home tomorrow to wear it. Oh.
Tori is reading Gathering of Shadows, Meg.
Thank you. I was like, Chloe did say it, but it was like there were other voices. Yeah.
The voices.
I finished my books and got 10 pages in of holidays. I have to start dinner. Spaghetti. Nice.
Spaghetti.
I love that there's quite a few people still reading Christmas romances. Like, I like extending the Christmas vibes.
Yeah.
It is the year of the vibe.
Romance is for life, not just for Christmas.
I journaled and updated my genre blanket. I noticed I'm on my 7th book. Nice.
Fuck off, all of you.
Doing this.
It's only the 5th, Meg. You're
I've read
alright.
12 pages this entire year.
That is
Get
where my
you.
bookmark is.
Yeah, but you have the audiobook now. And I know this
Yeah,
because I was
I tried putting it on earlier, and then it just didn't go in my brain. Like, I just could not concentrate. So
You've
I'm
had a
hoping
day, to be fair.
but this was on the way in.
Oh, well, no excuse then.
I'm sure it was fine. 8th book will be Before They Were Hanged by Joe Abercrombie.
Is that book 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Joe Abercrombie.
Boo! We have an Alice. I just got back from dinner with my friends. Nice.
But you have other friends that aren't us. How dare you?
Look, we've had this discussion, okay? Not allowed.
It's fine. Alice gave me TikTok tips. It's fine.
Alice was
okay.
half here because Smash was here.
Oh, true. True.
Oh,
We don't know
interesting.
Smash
I
is
don't know.
still
What,
here.
I don't know what's interesting, but interesting.
Us in general.
Okay. Becca's face then again.
Was this the fat cat fanfic?
Might have been.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was like this, and I just went.
My friend once overheard people finding Hitler and Jesus fanfic on the bus.
You've mentioned this before, I think.
That is very wrong.
Yeah. There is so many different types of
I
wrong.
mean, it's just offensive.
Yeah.
Categorically.
Yeah.
How many do you think there are?
I'm not going to go looking. I'm not going to look.
Don't search that. People will
No.
start monitoring your internet usage.
I don't want to search it, but I do want to know.
So somebody else search on her behalf, please.
Kitty hasn't read the Raven Cycle either.
Me too.
I think she wants to join in the buddy read.
I just messaged Emma, and she is also shocked to her core. And I said, "I'm assuming you're in." She was like, "Obviously."
So am I
Oh,
going to
yeah.
have to buy?
I was talking about food names. Emma is saved as mushroom on my phone, and I can't remember why.
It's something that happened in the Wolf Song chat, and I can't remember. She said something about she feels like. I thought she said she felt like a mushroom, but she didn't say that.
Oh, and then we were just like, well, that's your new name.
Yeah, yeah. So she's now mushroom with a little mushroom emoji at the end. She's a shroom.
Gem, I'm very sorry. I have DNF'd Blue Lily Blue 3 times. The brain cell says no, unfortunately.
What is
That's
happening? I can't believe this.
Hopefully, the Smash side of the brain cell will like it.
I read the first one.
Did you enjoy it?
That does not imply enjoyed. We need
I did not
more work.
continue the series.
No,
Oh, no.
try again. You know that TikTok where they're like, if you didn't like this, try again.
Oh,
I
you
just
can't do that.
good night because she's going to bed now.
Sharon, good night.
No,
Nice.
no.
I mean,
I was looking at that camera when I met that camera.
I don't think I'd want to
Nice,
force someone to read
Sharon.
something they don't like, but I'm not Liv. I don't give you book recommendations I don't think you're gonna like. Oh,
Liv
love
has
you.
no such farm.
That's the second time I've heard you call out Liv for that today, because I was like half paying attention to the podcast because I put on Becca's episode and it just played through to mine, and I just hadn't noticed that I was listening to myself because I was doing work. And then suddenly I was like, wait, I've heard these conversations before.
I still
Oh,
need to get. How many favourite reads do I need to give you, Meg?
Just like
Oh,
between 10 and 15, so I can pick like 5 of them, because I feel like I've read a lot of your favourites, but you're not going to know what they are.
That's fine. What I'll do is
I
I'll
feel
write
like
them
she's
down.
done this so that if you try and give her something she doesn't want to, like,
Yeah,
tell everyone else, she's like,
If I want to be reading Favourite, Pity and Crave, it's just the other 3 that I will then be able to have choice.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll give you. I'll give you a good
Or you can just start
variety.
listing favourites now, and I'll just like make a note of them, like whatever works.
Do you need a copy of Grave? Or do you have it?
I have one.
I was going to say I'm calling it.
Half price books. I have a hardcover.
I already have 4 books that I'm bringing to you tomorrow, so I just thought I'd check.
oh, I have a whole
Okay.
stack of books I need you guys to pick from. So
I think one of the books I want you to read, unless you've already read it, just because I feel like someone in this room needs to read it, unless you guys have read it, is Mate States The Secret Story.
What?
Mate States The Secret Story.
is that mate's dates?
Yeah.
As in
That
friends
is not
date?
the type of YA I'm going to be reading probably ever again.
I mean, if it's easy enough to acquire and pretty cheap, then like
I think it's on like Kindle for like 99p or something.
okay.
Is that like teenage
Yes.
contemporary? Okay, I'll leave that to Meg to try.
In the spirit of the challenge. and should be much easier to read than House of Earth and Blood. So a nice respite.
Oh, the paperback's only $2.73.
Have you read House of Earth and Blood, Meg?
No, it is sat right here waiting for me.
See, this seems like the perfect opportunity for you to read that.
Yeah, it's going to be on the list. As is Crave, which is chilling on the ground. No, not on the actual ground, like the bottom shelf that I don't want to reach right now.
I mean, Meg's not even waiting for the list from Liv. She's just like, I'm assuming these two are on there, so they're on there.
Oh yeah, Crave and Crescent City.
Yeah. Got that.
Got the memo.
You should give Meg the Rat manga as well. She's giving me
that
Waterstones.
Meg, how are you with like religion in books?
That's fine.
I'm going to recommend you a book called Sweet Evil.
Oh, by Wendy Higgins.
Pardon?
Is it Wendy Higgins?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
I recommend that book.
Okay. I did consider it when I was, doing like a book outlet order like 10 years ago. But
yeah,
I only had so much weight.
It's on Kindle Unlimited as well. So if you've got that, you can read it as part of your Kindle Unlimited. But I recommend that one. I don't know how I'm actually giving you different ones like other people, because I feel like I do the same ones all over the time.
I love how you tried. You once tried to give me Sweet Evil, and you mentioned religion. I was like, nope.
I mean, I know that. As much as I really, really want, I know you're not into fantasy at the moment, as much as I really, really want you to read, like, A Touch of Light and Illborn, because I'm really enjoying them, despite not finishing Illborn yet, but we're not going to talk about that. I know for a fact that you want to enjoy it, so I would be like...
Yeah, I'm going to say right now, even if I was really into fantasy right now, I would not be picking up Illborn, because that is a chunker. The only reason I picked up Priory was because I'd already read something by the author and loved it.
Has everyone seen that there's going to be an Illumicrate edition of well, at least the prequels, we're assuming it's going to be a set.
It was leaked.
Yeah. Well, she posted a picture, didn't she, of a signing things, and you could see on it that it said Illumicrate.
And then she deleted it very quickly.
Yeah.
But
and then, like, a picture with the box sides covering where it said Illumicrate.
It was too late. The damage was done. Screenshots exist.
Makes me feel better about not getting broken binding ones.
Yes, Illumicrate will be more affordable as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Still don't know if I'll get them though.
It depends what they look like. If they're really pretty, I might do and cancel my pre-order from Waterstones. If not, I'll just stick with my standard one.
I think I might just stick with the standard ones, depending on what they look like.
I mean, I don't have any of the Shannon. I don't have any other Samantha Shannon special editions. So, I mean...
Like I said, if it's really pretty, I'll consider it.
I'm probably not gonna, but...
Okay, have you read, Meg, Slay by Kim Curran? That's going to be my 5th and final book.
Yes!
Right, I really need you to like really slowly enunciate what that first like YA contemporary teen romancey thing was, because like
I'll send you a link.
Words from.
There's a lot of words.
Yeah, my brain was just not processing it as like things that I couldn't understand.
I am really intrigued to see what books people are going to give me this year, because I'm going to ask you all for clips next month, and I'm just going to be like, I have no idea what people.
How many do we have to give you? Just one?
I haven't decided if it's 2 or 3. It depends how many people I'm asking and how many prompts I want.
Can you send out your good health? Because as soon as anyone asks me for a book recommendation, I forget all books that have ever existed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Even the ones I own. I could be reading a book, and if you ask me to recommend you it, I'll be like,
I'm going to recommend things that I don't really care about, because you seem to be picking up other things I've recommended now. So I'm like, well, I can still yell about those.
I mean, I know I'm in the middle of as I'm in the middle. I know I've started reading this one at the minute, and I wanted it to be my first read of the year, but I don't want to carry this with me in London this weekend.
I have to take it back if you want me to bring it.
Well, I was about to say I may have recently got a paperback of one of your other favourites that I was going to bring with me, so we'll see.
I can also bring my paperback of Hart and Missy if you wanted to.
Please do.
read that.
I've sent you the link, Meg,
Thank you.
to the Amazon link. Of it's called Mates, Dates, A Secret Story. Now it does say book 20, but but it's because it's like a recap of like books 1 to 19 from two people's perspectives. You don't need to have read books 1 to 19 first.
Right, okay.
Meg does not look convinced.
I feel like she's.
But the paperback is cheaper than the Kindle edition.
If you want, I can lend you my Amazon login because I've got the Kindle edition.
I mean, it's £2.73 with free delivery. Like, I really don't mind paying that, to be honest.
You might do when you've read it.
Maybe. We'll see.
If you don't like it, I'll always buy the paperback off you because I need a new paperback.
I think even if I do like it, if you can just have the paperback, it's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Meg, you're not getting how this works. Make your money back at least.
All £2.73 of it.
Charge her a fiver.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah, so there we go. There's my 5 books. Crescent City, Crave, Mates, Dates, A Secret Story, Sweet Evil, and Slay by Kim Curran. I'll send you a link to the Slay one as well. Because
do you know what's really funny? We're still live and we've just gone off on a whole tangent.
Oh, yeah.
we'll get back to this now. We'll go back to this.
In charge.
Oh my god, Alice, what kind of fanfic is that? An awful one, Kitty.
Did you read it?
Straight to hell.
Apparently it was Smut, So Kill Me Now.
Who do you think won?
That is so disrespectful. It's unfair.
It's just oh no, I killed Jem.
I didn't even hear what you said.
It's okay, I don't need to repeat it.
Again.
Apparently Fairyloot is beaten to be worse than Waterstones. I went to Waterstones today and they had so many new releases. I think they've sorted their stuff out now.
Yeah, they've taken money for like one of my pre-orders that it did come out 2 days ago, but they've taken it at least, and they seem to be sending it soon. And they seem to be getting better with sending things.
See, I don't think my Stolen Air's the money's come out for my Stolen Air yet.
Have you ordered the Waterstones exclusive?
Yeah.
Yeah, the money hasn't come out yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've got
that's all good.
Stock issues.
I got a dispatch email for something they took the money out of on the same day today, so I'm hoping that I'll get the dispatch email for that one tomorrow.
I did think it was a little bit strange. So back in 2021, I did a big group order on the triple points thing, and one of the books came out on the 5th of January, which was the Sophie Gonzalez book. I had to re-enter my payment details because apparently it didn't go through, but it went through for all of the other books on that payment. Just this last one I had to re-enter it because they said we tried to take your money and it wouldn't allow us to.
That's happened so many times to me over the last 6 months, and I've gone to the account and I'm like, that's funny because there's money in there, and if it's with Monzo, it tells you if they've tried to take money.
See, mine was through PayPal.
Oh, fair. I do mine through Monzo 9 times out of 10.
Alice, I am terrified. Again, Meg, I say it's only the 5th.
Yeah, but Goodreads says I'm 1 book behind, so gotta listen to Goodreads.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
I get a free pass for other friends as I help live. She does. Oh, don't do that to me. I'm reading Little Brother by Corey Dr. O.
Oh.
Yes, Becca, it was the cat bit. We're so far behind on comments. I would see how many there are, but I don't want to, Meg.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to the bookstore tomorrow.
Yes. Good choice.
And I'm new to our channel. Hello, welcome. I'm new to my channel. I call myself a part-time YouTuber at this point because I say I'll be doing weekly sprints on a Thursday, and I will do for the first 3 weeks, and then you won't see me again for 6 months. So
Very similar.
Self-awareness.
I'm very self-aware. I know what I'm doing. Crave for the crave along, and Crescent City is good.
Is it though?
Liv, I'm surprised you had. I'm guessing that haven't said Spin the Dawn. I was going to, but then I thought, no, I want her to read Slay.
Already read Spin the Dawn.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure she's already read it.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
sequel, and Six Crimson Cranes. It's just the Dragon Promise that I'm behind on.
I haven't read that either.
To be fair, it only came out like 6 months ago.
This is how you know I'm in an actual book slump. I haven't read Dragon's Promise, and I haven't read Ballad of Never After yet.
Or Forging Silver into Stars.
Or Forging Silver and Stars. Or even, get this, Charm. Now, I know I only got it for Christmas, but I haven't picked that up either.
That one's more because you were a little bit annoyed with the ending of the 4th one. So that I wouldn't class that one, but all the others, yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're
how
all
I'm in
great.
a book slump. I haven't picked any of them up.
Please read
Chloe
Charm.
did think you might pick A Bridge of Camera or Once Upon a Broken Heart for me.
Well, I was. Have you read Fend the Dawn?
No.
That's what I thought you might say.
Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna. Have you brought Mate States yet?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, she did.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Read that one because it's one of those like cute stories. Cute. It's one of my comfort reads. Like I read it when I'm like not feeling my best.
Yeah.
It's just adorable. It's like a teenage love story, and it's just like I'm sorry, did you say book 20? Yes, but it's Lucy and Tony's love story from book 1 to book 19. Like it's their whole like thing. It's like the whole series wrapped into one. That's why I said that one, and I didn't say book 1 of a series, like a 20-book series. The thing is, I don't think she's gonna read the 19-book series, so I'm okay with like letting her read book 20 because I just think it's the story. Night night. She's probably already gone. That was like 5 minutes ago. Jem, breathe.
I'm trying.
I want to know what you think the answer was, though, Jem.
Huh?
I do want to know what you think the answer was.
We'll talk about it off air because we'll get banned.
I got one of my pre-orders 3 weeks early just before Christmas. Wow.
Yeah. Few people got that.
Stop listening to Goodreads, Meg.
Yeah. What did you set your goal as?
100.
Okay.
And so I'm still
Just
not
wondering
behind.
how long I'll get until it starts coming for me because I set it to 75 and it says I'm on track. So.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Well,
though,
I set it to 75 last year and I hit it in June, and I was just like, it was a
to
bit
be fair,
full.
there's
I
what,
went to 60 last year
365
and
days in a year. There's 365 days in a year, which means that 100 books would mean that you need to read a book every 3.6 days.
We're on the 5th.
Damn, that's quick maths.
Well, I was just like, on
And
average, it's
They're
about
saying that we need to do maths until we're 18.
I would have rioted. My working accounts. And if they made me do maths until I was 18 years old, I would have flipped tables.
I just used the calculator to work it out, but I'm sorry to tell you this, Jem. Tomorrow is going to tell us that we're behind.
Fuck!
You need to read a book
I am
every 4.86 days, so it's going to
I'm
tell us.
one
we're
book behind schedule.
That'll be us tomorrow.
I'm on track.
I'm on track.
I'm on track.
A minute.
I haven't set a target.
Fuck it. Anarchy.
Yeah. I loved reading Charm, all the feels in that one. Yeah, I'm hoping that it will reignite my love of like the Crave series.
It will. So
Because
good.
I think after the ending, it like just really like just thinking about it now, just
Trust me. Read Charm. Please.
I mean, I would read Charm because it's between books 1 and 2, but then I won't want to continue with the rest of the series. So I'm book 4 was just disappointment. Not mad, Tracy Wolf. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, like a dagger to me heart.
Oh my God.
Oh.
He struck me in art like disappointed, our kidder. Hello.
Hello. I agree with Becca. I will read it. I promise I will read it. I don't know. I've got to read this first. I'm now 2 days behind because I haven't read anything tonight.
Is that about the bear?
I've heard of Little Brother the film, but I haven't heard of Little Brother the book.
No.
So
What's
I don't
it
know.
about? Don't say Little Brother. I need details.
What if that's what it's about?
Lisa, you could type it into Goodreads. And it
That
would give
means
you
using my fingers, and my fingers are behind my back right now.
I have to read a book and a half a week to hit 80 by the end of the year. Easy peasy, especially if I count what Smash reads.
Alice, you can't keep stretching how the brain cell works every time you want to use it for your paper.
No, just because
I like
Smash
how
reads a book
my-
doesn't mean that you can count it. No.
And my goal's like less, so
You have to physically read it yourself. Don't be trying to use Smash as a way out. Naughty, naughty.
You've gotten this far, Lisa. Just Charm and Cherish, and you are done. Yeah, but there's also the spin-off series.
But I am actually done with Tracy right now. I mean, I like wolves, but not this wolf right now. Not my friend.
But
It's about a teenager with hackers.
Makes it sound like hackers is a disease.
what I've got.
Well, I think on that note, I didn't put a little "this is the last sprint" because I didn't realise that it was the last sprint. But I think we're going to end it there. Apart from Alicia said that I know there is a spin-off series and I'm excited for it. Yeah, I'm excited for it as well because of who it is. But at the same time, I'm like, more books.
I'm just
So,
done.
yeah.
I'm
I
just so
think
done.
we're going to end it there. We're all going to wave goodbye to the lovely people on the internet.
Bye, people of the internet.
Good night.
Bye. Bye, wolves. Adios.
I am ending.
I
It's
will-
just taking a while.
I don't believe you've actually pressed the button.